Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. Well, as soon as the game catches, that is. In the last episode, we went to the Shivering Isles. Got new armor. We found the last two, Daedric shrines as well. I think I did that at the very end of the last episode. Is I look up, okay, we're missing two shrines. Where are they? Aha! And we will be going back to, yep, we will be going back to the Shivering Isles, but I think it's super duper easy. Malakath needs troll fat, Mephala needs nightshade. Let's go finish off those, I guess technically they're not the last two. Because we need to do Namira, who I need to be infamous for. Please, please. My decorations. No. No. No, my gold. Okay, good enough. What? Who, where, when, why? Having a party in my room. I've never figured out what those drums are. Okay, whatever. I need nightshade and troll fat. Let's see. Nightshade. Tea. I don't have troll fat. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see if the alchemist has any. "12 a.m. Well, troll fat's a pretty common ingredient. So, it may be around. Troll fat. You got frost salts. Durenis. Oh, we've read this before. I think we've read that exact book before. I don't see any troll fat. Well, hopefully we'll find some while we're on the road. And even if we don't... I always head to a different alchemist. Let's see. Who is the Nightshade? Nightshade. Between midnight and dawn, Mephala. Ooh, please. Please don't make me wait. It's midnight now. So... Yes! Between midnight and dawn. I offer it.
Me web spinner, pluck but a single thread, and the weave unravels. In Bleaker's Way, true families, Nord and Dunwood, live in perfect harmony, but beneath the surface lurks the secret seed of strife. Kill the leaders of the two families, plant evidence to implicate the other family as the killer. And don't get caught, be cunning, don't spoil my schemes, and don't die. That would spoil everything.
Okay, Mephala, Weaver of Plots, has told me about the settlement in Bleaker's Way. She would like me to kill the leaders of the two families, leave evidence the murders were done by the other family. and to allow no one to see me commit the crimes. Bleaker's Way is this? To the west. Someone or something has seen me. Wolves. Begone. Pesky wolves. Oh, in between episodes, I did a lot more research. So, turns out, Mephala is, Mephala? Not Mephala. Who gave us the golden katana? Boethia, yes. Boethia is also the one who ripped out Magnus's eye. Because Boethia is apparently just, an absolute savage or something. Boethia is a menace to the other gods. Hold on. If you're gonna fight me, get over here where I can see you. Hey, you're an orc. Do you have any troll fat for me? Boots of the Jement. Oh. Strange.
Ah!
Very strange. But yeah, I got wrapped up in the Magna Gi, because I finally started researching the Magna Gi because they became relevant again when I was looking at the different realms. I think I found the 4 Unstars. But I don't know, it's... Oh, the inn. Hey, can anyone in the inn tell me about the 2 families or their leaders? Why you sleep on a bedroll on the ground?
Welcome to Bleaker's Way, stranger. What can I do for you?
You literally run an inn. Surely you can bring a bed down here. Bleaker's Way.
Many years ago, this town was settled by Ulf the Bleaker. Soon after, Reno Dalvalu and his family arrived. Prol Ulfgar and Niven Dalvalu lead the community and have done so for many years.
Prol Ulfgar, Niven Dalvalu. Okay.
He leads the Ulfgar clan. He is slow to anger, but fierce with his axe. All the clan values his leadership and judgment.
And Nivan?
He leads the Dalvalu family. He is a wise man and a powerful wizard.
So...
Be seeing you.
4 a.m. That's a pretty good amount of time. I should be able to move on. I'm worried about how I'm going to leave evidence to implicate the other families, right?
I think you should leave.
Because, like, I can do that. Ah, the Devilu ceremonial dagger. To leave as evidence. Understood. So now I head to the other place. Ulfgar. Oh no, you didn't tell me which house it was. Devilu. God dang it. Thrall Ulfgard's house. I think this is it. Okay, and then I kill Thrall.
What's going on?
Take his key, leave the dagger. How is this gonna work though? Because like, how would they have killed each other in their homes? The Ulfgar family ring. Perfect. Piece of paper. Blacksmith stuff. Like, they can't kill each other, right?
These are troubled times. Thrall Ulfgar has been murdered. We will find the assassin, and he will pay dearly. Thrall, the leader of the Dalvalu.
Navon Dalvalu. His key, huh? Okay, and then I do the Ulfgar family ring. I must tell someone I saw them attack each other. But, like, they're not in the street. Did they go home and die of their wounds? What's the story here? You know? Like... they murdered one another in their sleep. Huh? I am not I am not as intricate a weaver of schemes and plots as Mafala. I don't know what her intent here was. I must tell someone. You're a little random. He's gone. He's gone. Hello at the inn?
These are troubled times.
Hey, I kind of saw them attack one another.
Dalvalu has been murdered, and we have been accused of the crime. Bastard elves. That they would dishonor us in this way.
And Thrall Ulfgar?
Thrall Ulfgar has been murdered, and the Dalvalu are responsible. They will pay for their treachery, the wretched Dunmer.
The Grey Fox?
Blasted thief.
Why can I ask about the Grey Fox? Whatever.
Bye.
Hey, why are you going outside with that dagger?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Die, damn you!
I suppose...
Okay. This innkeeper seems OP. You just healed the enemy.
You'll never take me down.
You'll never take me down!
You're pathetic. You'll never take me.
Murder!
Okay. Hi.
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
Good question. Well, the Dunmer one wouldn't say I'm too surprised, but then again, none of them summoned their ancestor spirits. So, you know. Don't know why you just wouldn't. Speaking of, I've got Ancestor Spirit too, right? Ancestor Guardian. I wonder how that entirely how it's chosen. Your Ancestor Guardian. Like, obviously they just put that in for the main character, right? But hey, here's a cool ability you can use. But Ancestor worship with the Dunmer, that dates back to Boethia killing Trinimac and bringing Saint Veloth to Morrowind. Specifically, I forget where he landed in Morrowind. Point being, Ancestor worship is a little different among Mare because they're fully aware that they descended from Atata. But then it's even more different among... Oh, hi! No, you should not get involved in this. It's even more different among Dunmer because the Dunmer saw that the Aedra, while they were Atata, they're no longer gods. They're fake gods. So hence why they went to start worshipping the Daedra and the Daedra alone. Well, I'm back.
Well done, little web spinner. Is there a prettier sight than friends at war? Take pleasure in the strife you have caused, mortal. Savor the divine essence of a well-spun plot. And here's a little needle to help you stitch your own tangled tapestries.
A needle? Ebony blade. Oh, you did the ebony blade. Nice. What does that even look like? Silence 10 seconds. It's one-handed, not two-handed. Let's fully repair it, because I want to see what it looks like. I know it won't be as good as Gold Brand, but, you know. Ooh. It's nice! I like it! It's just like a well-made katana. I wish I could swap the models of them. Oh well, that's a proof of divinity right there. Hi.
Greetings, favorite of the web spinner, champion of Mephala. May your blade show the way.
I like your green eyes. Okay, now we need troll fat. Yeah, so, well, anyway, Ancestor worship. Ancestor worship was an Aldmer thing, which the Chimer kinda stopped doing because, again, Saint Veloth, he's the one who brought the Chimer over to Morrowind before, the Chimer were pre-Dunmer. The Dunmer got, their dark skin later, after being cursed / blessed by Azura. Anyway, they have ancestor worship in the sense that, like, they worshipped Veloth and their ideas, but they didn't literally worship them, right? Like, that was the whole point, is they found out the Atata were the original gods, but then the Aedra were false, and they stopped worshipping the Aedra. So then they started worshipping the Daedra, who retained their divine sparks. But that's the Chimer who worshipped the Daedra. Then the Almsivi thing happened, and the Tribunal sprang up, which was Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil. and they were the three living gods of the Dunmer, and Azura cursed them because they showed everyone, hey, the Daedra are also false gods, quote unquote. There are Tata who retain their divine spark, but the real thing you should look out for is the kitty. Saint Velof's Sigic Endeavor, which is the path to Kime. Because they became three living gods who partially achieved Kime in their own ways to different, like,
Hello again.
masteries.
Let's do business.
So everyone started worshipping the three living gods, up until the Nerevarine went around and killed the living gods. And showed, hey, no, they're also false. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to kill them, right? Troll fat. Thank you.
Thank
You
So in a way, the three living gods were even more false than the Daedra, but the Daedra were also technically still false because the way to Kime and the Sigic Endeavor are, that's the
Whatever
real
you
thing
need,
you should look
I'm
to,
at your
is
service.
the wheel and the tower, I guess. Alien?
Thalian, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel.
Oh, right,
That's in the Talos Plaza district.
you just
May I
knew.
interest you in some of my fine wares?
That was an assassination target, and it said, hey, ask some of the elves around the city. Because, you know, the elves all know each other. Orcish, Jamunt.
Thank
Just wanted to get that out of my inventory. Now, on to the last one. Malakath.
Have you heard that Samuel Banting has a bit of a...
Malakath. Oh. The worst and simultaneously most interesting Daedric prince. Here we are. Yo, what up? What up, Trinimac? I offer you this this troll fat.
That's smart. You want something? Then if you're smart, you do what I tell you. Lord Drad took my ogres. Says he owns them. Lying maggot! They're my ogres!
My.
Lord Drad put my two brothers in chains, working in the mines. I don't like that. Get over to Lord Drad's estate. Let my ogres loose and get them out. Okay. Get going.
Yes! Free my poo-poo brethren! Me Malakath. Me big strong poo-poo. Me god king of poo-poo. God, he's so funny. And I crashed! Don't insult Malakath by calling him a poo-poo. Okay. So for those confused, the story of Malakath, right? Malakath was once Trinimac. Trinimac was one of the Aedra. He was there and he ripped out Lorkhan's heart. So we know that he's one of the first, like, actual true divinity. One of the actual true Aedra. He probably had a planet. has had a planet. Because he was around during the creation of Nirn. When the back to the Chimer. When the Chimer left with Saint Veloth, Trinimac and the rest of the Aedra, well, the rest of the Aedra were kind of PO'd at the Chimer for calling their gods false and leaving, so Trinimac went to go stop them. Trinimac got his cheeks clapped by Boethia, who then literally ate him. Boethia then spoke in his voice,
Who brought a present?
making fun of him, and then,
That's smart.
well, passed him through her tractive digest.
And if you're smart, you do what I tell you.
So,
Lord Drad took my ogres. Says he owns them. Lying maggot! They're my ogres!
so funny.
Lord Drad put my little brothers in chains, working in the mines. I don't like that. Get over to Lord Drad's estate. Let my ogres loose and get them out. Okay. Get going.
I've got hair in front of my eyes. My hair, my lovely hair. Okay, here we go. So yeah, full story. Trinimac fought Boethia. Boethia ate Trinimac. Boethia, dookied out the remnants of Trinimac onto the floor, and rising from her fecal discharge was a man, but not a man, a Malakath. And Trinimac's followers rejoiced and dove also into that fecal pile. And and thus were born the orcs, for they were yucky. That is actually the story of how the orcs were born, is the followers of Trinimac dove into Boethia's literal pile of shit. Covered themselves in it, and it changed them into orcs. That's how orcs are. So the Elder Scrolls is wild. When I left the authoring, Malakath summoned between traps to the estate, freeing his ogre slaves. Okay, well, he would not want me to do this in a stealthy manner. Hey, where are your slaves?
I welcome you to my humble homes.
Your ogre slaves?
Can you think of a better use for the mindless beasts? Under my eye, they do some good in this world.
Well, I'd like to say I admire his efforts. Trinimac, excuse me, Malakath wants them free.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
His wife will be more forthcoming. Oh, shite. Did I? Okay, autosave. Can I butter him up?
You're not supposed to be in here.
I welcome
Ogre
Can you-
slaves. I admire your efforts.
I am quite pleased with the ogre slaves in my bleak mine. No issues of slavery with brute beasts. Profitable and legal.
Mining tools. Bleak
The
mine.
source of my income, of course. I bought it for a song from a foolish orc. My ogres mine the gold, and I reap the reward.
Alright. And your estates?
The land is good, the farm productive, but it's mining the wealth from beneath the land that will make my fortune. Farewell.
Okay, understood. Understood. Sheep. Okay. How to free the ogres. Bleak mine. Oh, maybe I can do this stealthy? Malakath's not the stealthy type. Typically doesn't like... I must free his ogres.
Good afternoon. The Imperial City is located on a large island surrounded by Lake Rumar. Good to know.
No.
You're living on borrowed time, thief!
What?
Thieves break in, but they don't break out.
Okay.
No repeat offenders. That's my motto.
You're all talking to me.
No repeat of...
What's up? I'm gonna go free the ogres now.
You're living on borrowed...
I mean, they're not hostile. They're verbally hostile, but they're not hostile, which, you know, questionable. Ogres! There are more to be freed.
You're living on...
Gold vein. Ooh. And gold and diamond mine. Yo, of course he's rich. A gold and diamond mine? Like... So y'all are gonna get clobbered, right? Here's the thing that I don't understand. Yeah, they got completely... Like, not even relatively a challenge. How are you going to direct ogres to mine? Like... They look and they smash your little feeble human body. Like this. Your iron armor is paper to them. There's two groups. I only freed one.
You're pathetic.
And that's all the guards dead. Oh, you got one of them kind of close. But yeah, only one of the two guards was enough to... Oh. Groups, excuse me, was enough to, stop the ogres. Also, apparently they're not doing a very good job. There's gold in all of these veins. Ogres! I freed you! I should return to the Shrine of Malakath. Tiny backpack. Oh, are there more? Gold nugget. Gold nugget. I didn't like the sound of that. What's your weapon? This guy's smart. He's got a spear. You know, keep him at a distance. Well... What's this? Beast spear. Interesting. Two-handed blade. Of course, you swing it like a claymore. Unfortunately, they don't really have spears in this game. But yeah.
The poor man's terrified. Now my poor husband is the slave, and the ogres are his masters. They haven't harmed us, but he's never worked so hard in his life.
Please, I've got to get to work. If I don't, who knows what those ogres will do to me?
Are they, like... I mean, you'll be like that for a day before the Imperial Legion figures out, right? And then the Legion will be over and say, hey, look, beasts. Are they intelligent enough to enslave people? Like... I guess they are. The lore keeps directing me at ogres being, you know, somewhat intelligent. Somehow. But not intelligent enough to be considered sentient.
Good job. No one owns ogres but me! And I fixed that maggot. The ogre's own drag. Make the drag eat death.
Oh. Me, big, strong
now
poo-poo.
you get a present. Keep up the good work. And be nice to my little brothers.
Bro, I'm gonna kill every last ogre I see now that I've got your proof of divinity. Volendrung. What about Scourge? Who had Scourge? Require at least Journeyman. Okay. I'm gonna go put away that. Well, that's all the proofs of divinity left. Besides, we need Namira, and I need to be infamous for Namira.
Good evening,
So... that won't happen for a little bit. I suppose I could start putting... some of these elsewhere. I like Ebony Blade. It looks really nice. I'd like to cross it over here. Looks like I might not be able to. Yeah, okay, that works. And then we'll have Volendrung. Probably won't fit over here. Oh, Mask of Clavicus Vial. 7? Are you sure? 7? Should be 8 now, right? 10, 9. The Mask of Clavicus Vial isn't that good. Not in comparison with the Count Chiron's helmet. Interesting. Okay, now, time to update the list. I get to update my notes. Let's see, Elder Scrolls Cosmology, Sadakal, the Mnemolyoi, Convention, 2 Primordials, 4 Continents, Lightens, the Magna-Gi. Wait, the Mnemolyoi, what? Oh, the Mnemolyoi was my old notes from, I need to fix that. That was my old notes from before I figured out they were the children of the Magna-Gi. Okay, so I think the 4 Unstars of the Serpent are Zero Lig, Meridnunda, or Meridia, Lana Lore, the Violet Star, and Athelia, the White Star, whose presence is Mirrormore. I'm an idiot, I didn't update. Okay, there's the Aedra, the 8 Towers, 16 Daedra, okay. we have Malakath. His realm was Ashpit, and his piece of divinity is Volendrung. And then we just did Mephala, who is the Spiral Skein, is her realm, and the Ebony Blade is her artifact. So now we need Hermaeus Mora, technically Mehrunes Dagon, but we don't worry about him in this game because, you know, we find his shrine later. We find his shrine later. We find him later. Don't worry about him yet. We have to do Namira, and then after we do Namira, Hermaeus Mora will speak to us in our dreams, because Hermaeus Mora is the most powerful of the Daedra. Apparently. Conjecture. My only argument against that would be, possibly Boethia, who killed Tridomac, converted him to Malakath out of just pure disrespect, and then ripped out Magnus's eye. Okay, we've put away our Daedric artifacts. Let's go back to the strange door. Where's my drink? Here's my drink. Stay hydrated. Choose Zadalian. Let's travel to Falmore. Better mousetrap. Are these back? Yo? I'll only harvest a couple of them, but each one of those is a restore health potion. Not that we really need restore health potions anymore, but you get the idea. Oh? Zealot missionaries. And a proselytizer. We do still need to find the chest matrix. A noble elytra. Nothing different about them loot-wise. Weird little shrine out here in the middle of nowhere. Strange. Very strange. Let's get Brute. Zadalian. Every time, huh? If you're gonna keep blocking, I'm just gonna keep doing damage. But I saw another one down here. Ah. Ring of Disrobing. Forces anyone wearing it to remove all their clothes. Okay. So, yeah. That's another Museum of Oddities thing. You can tell they had some fun making some of the artifacts in this game. Okay. Thought I saw another one of those buggers. And I need to get all of the matrices that I can possibly find. Should now begin locating the focus crystals that the resonator... Right, now that we're here, let's read that book. The Manual of Xedilian. 10 pages! Ugh. On the subject, well, it's important, especially since this book was written by Lord Sheogorath, theoretically, or a butler. On the subject of Xedilian's construction, Lord Sheogorath let me begin by extending the warmest welcomes to you and your noble being. The construction was completed at time and well under budget, as you demanded, under pain of fun, I believe you are quoted as saying, and with only the most infinitesimal losses of life. I am proud to say that by harnessing the energy that most unusual crystalline formation, Xedilian should maintain itself for years to come, with proper maintenance, of course. At your request, I have included the full operational instructions for each section of the site. If you have any other questions, feel free to come to me anytime. When you originally thought of this idea in the middle of the night. Like, the heart of Xedilian is its power source, the Resonator of Judgment. By tuning this huge chunk of crystal with the Attenuator of Judgment, a tuning fork of sorts, we have released a wave of siren-like sound that will draw anyone from outside the Isles. 3 focus crystals have been placed through the site to assist in keeping this wave sound even and stable. The site will not function without all 3 focus crystals running in unison. It's important to keep them clean and safe on their cradles, which I have called their judgment nexus. The focus crystals are irreplaceable at this time, so take proper precautions guarding the site when not in use. I'm getting some ideas about the crystals, right? Because Lorcan's heart, when it was struck with Sunder, it said that it produced a like resonance frequency, a sound, or a song even, and then you had to weave that with keening to gain god powers from it. So are these crystals some of the... Oh, hold on. Okay, pseudo bad news. Not bad news. Exit, 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 exit. I have to go for like an hour or two. Something just came up. Save and exit. So this will be like a mini-sode, I guess I will say. I'll even write a reminder to myself to set this as like a 0.5 episode. I hope to be back later tonight with maybe Talos 2. We shall see. Mini-sode 0.5 episode. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had a good time. We'll be back later. I've got to go for like an hour or two. I don't know if I'll start streaming immediately again after that hour or two, but we'll see. For now, bye. Bye-bye.